As we're talking about how to start your day, this is the dispatcher's window that you're going to come to. If you're a new driver, you obviously are not going to know what cab that you're going to be in. In a very nice and kind, polite way, just get someone's attention behind this glass window. Let them know that you're a new driver and that you are looking to see what cab you're going to be assigned. The reason? All the keys to the cabs are inside the dispatcher's office. We never leave keys inside the cab if the cab is parked here on the property. So you're going to be getting someone's attention. They will assign you those keys. There will be a sign-up board that will be right in front of the window. Depending on what number key they gave you, you'll just put your initials next to the number of that cab. You're signing the cab keys out. Once you have the keys in hand, what you're going to do is you're going to go outside and you're simply going to evaluate your cab. You're going to look on the outside of the cab. You're going to look on the inside of the cab. You're going to check the paper in the meter. You're going to make sure that the spare tire looks good in the back of the trunk. Making sure everything looks good. Now, if it's dirty for whatever reason, it's your responsibility to get with the gas attendant here to get it cleaned up. If he's not available, that does not let you off the hook. Then it's your responsibility to use the wash bin that we have, to use our vacuum cleaner. Make sure that it is clean, because the police will write you a ticket even for a dirty cab. So it's your responsibility to make sure that it's clean. Make sure there's paper in the meter. Remember again, your meter, if it does not have paper, it will freeze and you cannot do any business. So make sure of that. Crank it up. Make sure it has a full tank of gas. If it is not a full tank of gas, get with your attendant and go to the gas tanks and get it topped off, as we say. That amount of money will be attributed to the last driver that had the cab before you. They will be charged that amount. But the bottom line, never drive a cab off of the property unless it has a full tank of gas. Now, at the conclusion of your shift, at the end of your 12 hours, you're bringing your cab back in. The same process happens. You must make sure that your cab is cleaned inside and out. Make sure there's paper in your meter. Make sure that your tank is full of gas. Now, as you know right now, we have our own gas here at Yellow Cab. You do not have to use ours. It's here purely for your convenience. But if you do use our gas, it's like any other gas station, you must pay for it at the exact time that you get it. Okay? So make sure your tank is full of gas, everything is clean. Take your keys out of your ignition and bring them back to the dispatcher's window to return back in. And that will be the end of your 12-hour shift. Every shift is either 6 in the morning till 6 in the evening or 6 in the evening till 6 in the morning. Always make sure you have your cab back at least 5 to 10 minutes before your shift is over for the next person to be ready to start their shift. Okay, also we're going to be looking at a taxi cab manifest. You're going to have these in your front seat at all times, at least 2 days at all times. So if the police stop you, it's always good. As you can see on the sheet, there's a lot of information on the top. You are responsible to make sure that all of this is completely filled out. Also, every cab fare that you take has to be written down on the sheet. So always make sure that this is completely taken care of. You do not turn these into Yellow Cab. These stay with you at all times. That's your taxi cab manifest sheet. Secondly, we talked a lot about charge accounts. And you always know when you're running a charge account. This is what's referred to as a voucher. These are the vouchers that Yellow Cab supplies. Now, there may be some places, such as the hospital, that supplies their own vouchers. So you may get a voucher from somewhere else. The bottom line is you'll have the information. You're just using the vouchers to have people sign them, because sometimes you're even taking medicine. So people have to sign, for you delivering the medication. So at the end of your shift, whatever vouchers you may have, whether it be these small ones that you see here or larger ones that other places may supply you, at the end of your shift, you get all of the vouchers. In the driver's room, you're going to see a black box on the wall that says voucher box. Always make sure that all of your vouchers get placed into this box at the end of your shift. Okay? So that takes care of the vouchers. The final thing that we're going to be dealing with is also what you'll see on your screen now as a service request. This deals with any mechanical problem that you're going to have with your cab. Be as specific as you can about the issue. Always make sure to put your name on it and the date and your cab number. Once you have filled this out, you are going to take this to Ernie's door. This is Ernie Crosby's office door. Make sure that this is taped to the door. In that way, when the mechanic comes in the morning and he sees the cab, and he knows there's an issue, then he will be able to come to this door to be able to find out exactly what the problem is. So there'll be specific issues right on the service request sheet. As you look outside, you're going to see 3 cabs. 2 of them to the left are pointed facing out. The one over here, cab number 37, is facing in. That means cab 37, there is a mechanical problem. Anytime that you bring your cab back, if there are no mechanical problems, you will park it just like you see number 59 and 15. They are pointing out. That means they're ready to go out. There's nothing wrong with them. Cab 37, that's how you know there's something wrong with that cab. So again, if you deliver a cab that has a mechanical problem, make sure your cab is facing that direction. The mechanic will see it. He will know there's a problem. When he comes into the driver's room, he's going to find a sheet on Ernie's door that has the specifics of what you've listed of what those problems are. So again, that's how you park the car depending on if there's a mechanical issue.